Imagine staring at a printout, a string of data that suddenly screams, "Are we alone?" For one astronomer, that moment of pure disbelief was etched forever with three simple letters: WOW. 46 years ago, a sound whispered across 1.4 billion light years. A message so compelling, so precise, it's haunted scientists and dreamers ever since. We're talking about the legendary WOW signal, a powerful radio burst that, for 72 agonizing seconds, made us question everything we thought we knew about life beyond Earth. What was it? Where did it come from? And why has it never returned? Prepare to journey into one of the universe's greatest cold cases, a mystery that continues to baffle the brightest minds and ignite our deepest hopes. To truly understand the monumental impact of the WOW signal, we need to rewind to the summer of 1977. Picture this: the Big Ear Radio Telescope, a colossal structure sprawling across 3 acres at Ohio State University. It wasn't just any telescope. It was a tireless sentinel, listening intently to the silent symphony of space, dedicated to the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, or SETI. Its mission? To scan the heavens for any sign, any whisper that might indicate another civilization was out there. Every single day, vast amounts of radio data poured in, processed by computers, and then printed out onto long sheets of paper. A sea of numbers and letters representing the strength of radio signals from specific points in the sky. It was monotonous work, often yielding nothing but cosmic noise or earthly interference. Then came the night of August 15th. Dr. Jerry Amon, a volunteer astronomer, was sifting through one of these printouts, a routine task that typically offered little excitement. But as his eyes scanned the data from a sweep of the Sagittarius constellation, something leaped out at him. A sequence of 6 letters and numbers. 6EQJ5. This wasn't just noise. This was an anomaly so striking, so loud, it stood out from the background like a beacon. The 6 meant it was 6 times louder than the average background noise, and the U meant it was 30 times louder. Overwhelmed by what he saw, Amon circled the sequence in red pen and scrawled a single emphatic word in the margin: "Wow." That simple exclamation would forever be associated with one of humanity's most tantalizing encounters with the unknown. So, what made this signal so special, so profound that it earned such an iconic name? Well, it wasn't just its incredible strength. The WOW signal possessed a combination of characteristics that made it almost too perfect to be natural. First, its bandwidth was incredibly narrow. Think of it like a laser beam compared to a floodlight. Natural radio sources like stars or pulsars usually emit signals across a wide range of frequencies. But the WOW signal was tightly focused, beaming in at precisely 1420.4556 megahertz, a frequency directly related to hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe. This specific frequency is often hypothesized as a cosmic landmark for interstellar communication, a frequency any intelligent civilization might use to say hello. Secondly, its duration was exactly 72 seconds. This wasn't a random burst. The Big Ear telescope, due to Earth's rotation, could only observe a specific point in the sky for that exact amount of time. The signal rose to a peak, stayed strong, and then faded as the telescope's beam drifted past the source, just as you'd expect from a distant stationary transmitter. Its strength, its narrowness, and its perfect timing suggested something deliberate, something artificial. Now, scientists are a skeptical bunch, and for good reason. Before jumping to conclusions about little green men, every possible terrestrial or natural explanation had to be rigorously ruled out. Was it a passing satellite? Nope. Satellites broadcast on different frequencies, and their signals don't have that precise rising and falling profile. Could it have been an airplane? Not a chance. The signal's frequency and direction didn't match. What about human interference from Earth? The Big Ear was situated in a radio-quiet zone, specifically to minimize such noise. And again, the signal's characteristics were completely wrong for terrestrial sources. Okay, so what about natural celestial phenomena? Pulsars, quasars, rapidly spinning stars, even cosmic storms, all were considered. But none of these natural sources produced such a narrow, focused, and powerful signal at that specific hydrogen frequency for that precise duration. The evidence mounted, systematically eliminating every mundane explanation. The signal seemed to defy every known natural astrophysical process. With all conventional explanations falling short, the debate inevitably turned to the extraordinary. Could the WOW signal be a message from an advanced extraterrestrial civilization? For many, it felt like the missing piece of the SETI puzzle, a confirmation of humanity's deepest hopes. The very features that made the signal so puzzling, its power, its narrow bandwidth, its precise hydrogen frequency, are exactly what scientists look for in a deliberate interstellar beacon. Imagine a civilization far older and more advanced than ours, wanting to make contact. What would they do? They'd likely use a universal language, perhaps the hydrogen line, and broadcast with enough power to be detected across vast cosmic distances. The WOW signal fit the bill almost perfectly. It was a one-time event, yes, but think about the odds of detecting a single fleeting message from across the galaxy. The silence that followed, however, has been deafening. Numerous attempts to redetect the signal at the same location have yielded nothing but cosmic static, making the mystery even deeper. Was it a short-lived transmission? A deliberate, one-off hello? Or something else entirely? The mystery persisted for decades until, in 2016, a new and intriguing theory emerged, one that sought to demystify the WOW signal without invoking alien beings. Professor Antonio Paris and his team proposed that the signal wasn't extraterrestrial, but rather a natural phenomenon caused by a passing comet. Specifically, they suggested that two previously undiscovered comets, 266P Christensen and P2008Y1 Gibbs, were passing through the Sagittarius constellation at the time of the signal. The idea was that the vast hydrogen clouds surrounding these comets, exposed to solar radiation, could have emitted radio waves at the 1,420 MHz frequency. It's a clever thought, but the scientific community remains divided. Critics point out that cometary hydrogen emissions are generally too broad and too weak to match the intense, narrow-band characteristics of the WOW signal. Furthermore, while these comets were in the general vicinity, their exact positions and the likelihood of them producing such a specific signal at that moment are still highly debated. The theory offers a potential natural explanation, but it hasn't definitively solved the WOW signal. It simply moved the goalposts of the mystery. So, the question remains, was the WOW signal a fleeting glimpse of an alien civilization, a cosmic wrong number, or an incredibly rare natural event we still don't fully understand? The universe, it seems, still holds its secrets close. What do you think is the most plausible explanation for the WOW signal? If you want to explore more mind-bending cosmic riddles, then make sure to click on this video next.